want to achieve this look, then stay tuned. We're gonna transform this to this. Now that our skin is well hydrated and moisturized, we're gonna use a primer. I love this primer because it has SPF in it, and this will serve as a very good base for your makeup. So recently I have been trying to do some color correcting. As you see, I do have very dark under eye circles, and I do have a birthmark that I always try to hide. So everything that has shadows, I try to correct it with a peach corrector. And this one is from MAC Prep and Prime. After all the color correcting that we have blended, now we're going to conceal. And surprise, surprise, this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Like, everyone has this concealer. This will cover your existence. And now I understand why everyone loves this concealer, because it has a lot of pigment to it and it glides on very smoothly every time you apply it to your face. So I've been very excited to try this foundation. It's the La Mer Soft Fluid Foundation. This foundation is very expensive, so as you see, this is just a sample, but this glides on very smoothly and it looks like skin. It's amazing. For spot concealing, we're gonna use this Clé de Peau concealer. I am not a rich person at all, nothing near that. It's just that I love concealer, so I've been doing a trial and error every time, and I read a lot of really good reviews about this concealer, so I bought it. And it's really good. For creating the perfect canvas for your makeup, it's all about the skincare. It's always better to have a nice smooth base rather than piling all this makeup on an irritated skin, which will look cakey at the end. When I do my makeup, I always apply all the creams and liquids first, and then I set my face up with all the powder products. So this technique works well for me, so it doesn't mean that you have to do it. So do what works best for you. I just bought this liquid highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury and I really love it. I'm into that subtle glow. It's like a glow from within. So this is a technique that I've been digging recently. It's using a beauty blender to apply your cream blush. So it looks like it has a satin-like finish and I really like it. lighting. I don't have money to pay you, babe. I'm not really into harsh contouring, so I'm just showing you how I do my contour. Basically, draw an imaginary 3 on your face, and I put more contour powder on top of my forehead because I have a larger forehead, so it's really what works well for your face. So the more you do your makeup, the more you're gonna know what's the best for you. This is currently one of my favorite new products that I purchased. This is a brow gel tint from Hourglass. Sometimes this is all I put on my face. Just a brow gel. That's it. And I'm done for the day. Okay, and for the sake of this video, I am going to overkill my brows. So this product is from Stila. It's their brow tint. So basically you're drawing over the natural hairs on your brows, but this looks so natural, especially if you got the right color for your brows. So you don't always want to buy a darker shade. So you always want to go 2 shades lighter than your natural hair. So yes, this is an amazing product. Highly recommend. Now guys, this is what we call a triple kill with the brows. I usually skip this part, not because it doesn't look good. It looks great. It's amazing. It looked amazing in photos. It looks great in person. And it has your brow products stay all day. But I just think that it costs a lot of time. Brows take the longest. I most of the time used an eye primer, which is a way better option, or a paint pot from MAC, and even a liquid lipstick. I do that sometimes. Putting color on my lid is probably the hardest part of my makeup routine. It's like I have the makeup palette, but then I look at all the colors and I just don't know what to put on my lid. Basically, how I always do it is I put bronzer all over my lid, and then I will get a neutral brown color on the crease to neutralize it, and then a darker brown on the crease of the lids and the outer crease of the lids, and then just a shimmer on top, and you should be good to go. So smudging the darker eyeshadow color at the bottom lids of your eyes, I think is the best trick that I've ever known from watching YouTube and makeup tutorials. because it really defines the shape of your eyes, especially when you have really small eyes like me, like Asian eyes or just any eyes. It really defines that eye shape, and it makes it look bigger and more beautiful. I could have spritzed some setting spray on the makeup brushes, so when I dip it to the eyeshadows, it will pop. But since this is a date night look, I want it to look subtle and romantic looking, so I didn't do it. I'm always a big fan of having that illusion of a big eye, so a nude liner at the bottom waterline is the best trick. It makes your eyes look way bigger, and I don't know, it just looks cartoonish and princess looking. I really like it. I dig this look. So basically, what you apply, the eyeshadows that you apply on the crease area will be applied to the bottom lash line of your eyes as well. So it will look like a gradient of colors, and it does look amazing. And I will put a darker eyeshadow at the bottom of the nude liner that we applied, so it will complete that illusion of a bigger eyes. This black liner is from Pat McGrath. So what I really like about this liner is that it doesn't smudge and it's black. So I like it. This might look gross, but this trick is what we call the tight lining technique. I always do this when I do my makeup. It makes my eyes look so much bigger, which is my goal. It looks very dollish looking and pretty. So yes, I really recommend doing this. Better than sex. Liquid liner. I don't know about that. But I recently purchased this from Sephora because it was recommended by one of the Sephora ladies and that it's their favorite liquid liner. So I purchased it and I really love it. It's like a Sharpie. It will never smudge. It stays on all day and it looks amazing. So doing eyeliner is very, very tricky. Like you need to do your liner based on your eye shape. Like I have hooded eyes, so I'm looking straight to the mirror while I'm doing my liner. Like I don't close my eyes, or else if I open my eyes, then some of the liner will disappear. Makeup influencers that you've been seeing on YouTube or Instagram, most of them has really large eyelid space. So when they do their own classic cat eye look, it looks so easy, but that's just not how you should do it if you have hooded eyelids. Make it really thick, it will close your eyes, so you want to be as close to the lash line as possible. Whenever I have a date night with my husband, or when I'm going out and I don't want my makeup to be overdone look, I always reach out for this palette. It's a Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just an amazing overall palette. It has flesh tones to it, really nice subtle shimmers, and some blush tones. So it's everything that you need. Whenever I have a date night, let's be real, you don't want lipstick that will transfer, so you always want to be on the safer side. Especially my husband doesn't like me wearing bold lipsticks because it always transfers when you kiss, and it just makes sense, right? This is my all-time favorite highlighter. Is the MAC's Mineralized Skinfinish Soft and Gentle. It's just the best highlighter ever. So this is the very last step that I always do. It's basically just retouching the roots of your hair. Get the appearance of, you know, a thinner forehead. It looks bomb. It looks really good in pictures. So I dig it. Nina approves. So this is my finished look. So yes, that's our full face makeup glam for a date night look. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. Comment, like, and subscribe. Have a nice